All right. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Skill space? Could be. Look at all that. But we're not here for this, even though that's pretty nice. We're here because this is Slam City. Slam City. So another skate park with, this one's like a private skate park. It's only open during the cold months because during the warm months, you skate outside. Sometimes you come across skate parks that do it that way. Always different how people decide to run their businesses, or it's also up to the local skaters how much they're going to support businesses and stuff. So the more demand there is, they probably open it up for some more skating if possible. That's one way of doing it. But yeah, that space out here, that looks pretty nice actually. But it does say, private property. Okay. Nope, we don't want to do that. So that's not a spot. How about here? Nah, it could be. Probably not. I don't know what this thing is over here. Doesn't look like it's in business. Well, maybe someone will see the value of this spot and put something together here. But in the meantime, yes, this is probably private property. Pretty much is. So that's a no-no for skill space, as far as skill space is concerned. So Hayden and Anthony right here. And so that's private property. This is, you could do some club passing out here, I guess. The other thing is, when this is not happening, it's kind of like not even a skate park, so it kind of doesn't even fit the description of what we're talking about, because we're trying to put the skill space next to active functioning skate parks. But in the winter, this will be. The other thing is just another reminder is that to have that relationship with your local skate park owners and things, and maybe they'll let you juggle or kendama. You have to figure that out with them. So that's a possibility. Always trying to find those spaces, especially in the winter too. Definitely gets harder. We'll be working on that as we get closer to the winter. Try to figure out ideas for skill in the winter. We'll come up with some stuff, pretty sure. And look at this ramp. It's pretty interesting designs and everything here. It's almost like a roller coaster. Really unusual, actually. All this ironwork. This is they even got like some foam in there for some give. This looks like the idea here. It looks like this is a massive drop-in that goes, and then you're supposed to launch and then come down the other side. So this is like a miniature version of Tony Hawk's. Tony Hawk's got like a huge ramp like this, I think. Maybe it was Lance Mountain. One of these guys, they've got like it's like this times, I don't know, times 10. Let's just say times 10. It's a good guess. Here's another view of it. So that's interesting. That's unique. I don't think we haven't seen anything like that for sure. See it on this side as well. It looks like it needs some work. and also it being open only during the winter. I don't know what that's going to mean for this ramp. And then here's another one, but this one again, it's like, here's this, look at this great spot. I don't really know if this is park space or not. My guess is not, but that's where we come in. That's where we come in and we're like, city council, mayor, help us. We want to have skill space. And they're like, well, maybe you put a list together. This would be on the list. And you're like, look, we've got 20 things just like this all over the town. Is there any way that we could put down put down a sign and say, this is skill space, and maybe we could even we could help keep it clean and everything. Don't know how that all works with park district. That's the other thing, is it's like not park district space. You have to figure something out. But I don't know what this story is with a place like this. Someone's mowing the grass, I'll tell you that. Someone is mowing the lawn over here, or having someone paid. Someone's paid to do it. So what is going on? It's one thing to come out here and like juggle for a little bit, but which is, I guess that's your call. I don't even know if it says private property though. I don't see necessarily anything that says private property. I mean, I'm guessing it is, but then again, it's it's like the mowing the lawn seems to show some sort of ownership. Anyway, you get the idea. The idea is you get your list together, you go to the city council, you go to the town hall, you go to city hall and you say, look, we've got these spaces, even some spaces in park district. Like you find like the good spots in the park district, in the parks, and you say, look, in the same way that this is a basketball court, in the same way that this is a place to play soccer, football, or something, in the same way that this spot is designated for this, we want to have, this piece for skill space. And we're not at the point where we're making a rule, like what rules that would imply, how it all works. We'll figure it out. But that's the basic idea, is that then they're like, well, we'll think about it next year. Usually it takes about 2 years of like where you ask, every 6 months or something, every 2 years or something. Every 6 months you keep asking, and then after about the second, maybe even into the third year, someone's going to be like, okay, these kids, these guys, whoever these people are, they're pretty serious about this. I mean, here's the lucky thing for us though, is that we're gonna skill. We're gonna find places to skill anyway. So this isn't the kind of thing where we're like, whoa, this is the only way we're ever gonna skill. No, this is just a way that we can eventually have our own space. But in the meantime, of course, we're gonna be skilling, be out there doing the skill, one way or another. Practicing at home, practicing at a park, practicing at your friend's house, practicing at school, practicing at college, practicing in the park district. I think I covered that. Practicing in a park downtown. All right, I went way off track here. We've got a skate park here that's only open in the cold months, so look for October, and then it looks like they're going to shut the doors somewhere in March. I actually, just by chance, I spoke with one of the owners on the phone about 2 hours ago, and he seemed like a really nice guy, so that was cool. That gave, and then I just happened, it's funny, I got stopped at that this train over here that hasn't moved at all, and then I turned my head, and here it was, Slam City. So All right, that's it. Till next time, and have a beautiful day. Go out and skilling for you, skilling time, lots of skill.